Hey, welcome to Daquan's Aerial Quad channel. I'm on the way to Steeleville, and I found just a little roadside park here. And seemed like a nice place to put it up, see what we can spot. We're probably, 10 miles out of Steeleville, if I had to guess. And this roadside park, we're on Missouri Route 8 right now. I don't think is a road I've ever been on before, so fun new area for me. Still rocking here with the Mini 5 Pro. Got the ND32. Same settings as the last video from Washington State Park. Looks pretty nice. I'm happy with it. Let's see, the road signs I saw on the way here. We're in or near the Mark Twain State Forest. There was a town that I could have turned to go to called Czar's Tower. Czar spelled with a C, but interesting name for a town here in, eastern Missouri. But this is what Missouri looks like, folks. I keep telling you. It's beautiful. Simple and beautiful. We'll fly around here a bit and just see what kind of stuff we can spot. A lot of farmland here right on the long side of Highway 8. And here we've got some kind of pond and a creek. See if Edit Room Daquan can figure out what creek this is. And we've got some people floating. See, it looks like some actual kayaking. Floating is a phenomenon we have in the Midwest that a lot of folks might not be familiar with. You get often in a tube. Most often in a tube, but you can really do it in whatever sort of non-powered flotation vehicle you like. And you just grab whatever you want to drink, and you just kind of sit around and start upstream from wherever you plan to end, and you just float on down the creek or the river or whatever it is, and you have a good time. You got some people kayaking, some people probably just floating. Looks like the water here runs north. Follow this creek for a while and see what we can spot along the way. See how far we can get away. It's about a half mile from the car right now. It is, it's mid-80s right now. I'm actually parked in the shade though, so don't even need to have the air conditioner going. It's a pretty sweet deal. I'll take that deal. All right. So we're going to turn left here. I'm interested rather to see what Steeleville is like. I imagine it'll be just another small town here in central East Missouri. Hope they have a water tower. See, right now I'm facing northwest, and as the drone is, so for maybe some of this in the distance is Steeleville. So we'll just have to wait and see. Just about maxed out on altitude. Don't know how much farther we'll be able to follow the creek. I think this little roadside park is fairly high up, elevation-wise, so can hopefully follow it a bit longer. Maybe get a mile at least. and double check the return to home settings all the time. It is going to go, in this case, stay at 400 feet and come back. So if we lose it, no issues there. Okay, that creek's going to wrap around again this way. That'll help us get our distance. Just want to be a mile away is all. Is that so much to ask? There, we've done it. Okay. Should probably start coming back a little bit if we don't want to lose the whole thing. Man. The trip recently, I don't remember ever getting particularly far away from myself. I don't remember ever taking the drone too far out. I know my record, I just mentioned it in the last video, was back in Beaufort Mountain trying to chase that fire. It was a little over 4 miles. It's the most I've ever done with this bad boy. One of my first videos, I was doing some drone hiking. I don't remember which park it was, but I got pretty far away there as well. As you can see here, the local topography doesn't lend itself well to that, getting really, really far away. And then my travel days on the very, very flat areas in Illinois and Indiana were so rainy that I didn't have a great opportunity there. So in the future, when I get to a spot similar to that where there's not a lot of mess to deal with hill-wise, see what we can do. Or if I can ever get to a big canyon, like I've mentioned Marcus before, up in Idaho, the Idaho Quadcopter channel. He's great. But I think it's the Snake River Canyon. I think he flies in pretty often, and it looks really cool. So if I ever make it up that way, I have to go check that out. He's had his drones in that canyon. He'll be at the top, and he's had them well over 400 feet below the initial altitude, and that's just wild. So that would be a cool thing to do. Almost looks a little bit too washed out, a little too cold. Of course, that doesn't look much better as far as being washed out. It's a little hazy, I guess. I don't know if it's the Canadian wildfires coming down here or just general haziness. I don't know if they make it that far south. 4,700 degrees. It's not too cold. Not too cool of a temperature. I don't know. So I drove through Potosi on the way here, which we've flown in before, and a different side of Potosi. I didn't make it down into the big valley that we were in most of the time in the last video, but I drove right past what looked like a little fair that was set up. They had the teacups, and they had the Ferris wheel and a little roller coaster. So I have to look into that, see if that's a something they've got going on in town or what that is. Looks like speed-wise, we're in normal mode, full stick, and we're down to 7. So, looking right above me, the trees aren't doing a whole lot. But maybe 300 feet up there might be going crazy. Let's try sport mode, see if that helps. Yeah, okay. Maybe we just hit a gust or something. Of course, sport mode's only doing 25. Should be about 42 max speed. So it's definitely on the windy side up there. Back to normal. Okay, is this going to be like the last bus that just went through? It says Bass River. So yeah, this is a company then that will transport folks for float trips. So you'll park, I think how they usually do it is you park where you're going to be leaving from, and then the bus will pick you up, take you upstream, drop you off, and then you go the rest of the way on the water, floating. It's a pretty fun concept. It's just a little roadside park here, nothing too crazy. They got a couple picnic tables, got a little sign. See if we can get down and see anything on the sign. Anything interesting. I don't know that there will be. It probably just says roadside park. Okay, well there, we answered a question. Courtois is probably how they'd say it around here. Courtois Park, Missouri Department of Transportation. 951 feet above sea level. Very nice. All right, well, let's keep on pushing. We'll get into Steeleville. Not too far to go now. And we'll see what that town's all about. Thanks for watching, Dick. Oh, I don't think I said it, but thanks to Zach. Dead Armadillo sounds. I keep almost forgetting that. Gotta be careful. Don't mean to slight anyone here. Now, thanks for watching Dejuan's Aerial Quad channel, and I do hope that I see you next time.